Y'all, we are heading into the lower lot. What did you think about the terror tram? Y'all, that was good. And I was really hoping that they would have the whole note section with Juniper's claim open for us to go through, and they would have the Get Out scare actors, but they had that one shut down. So I don't know, hopefully they bring it back for other future horror nights. We're gonna keep this party going and head to our next round of houses. Friends, we made it to the lower lot. Take a look at what's going on. All right, let's head into Jason Universe. Over by the Raptor Encounter. Let's head into Jason Universe.
You're doomed if you stay here. Doomed! I tried to warn him. The place has a death curse on it. You're doomed if you stay. Doomed!
Uh-oh. He said we're doomed.
You're blood, ain't you? You'll never come back.
Uh-oh.
You're doomed. You're all doomed. Come on. I'm trying to tell you. Listen to me. You're doomed if you stay here. Doomed. The place is a death curse on it. While the others just watched.
Oh no, not the mama's head.
While the others just watched. Jason, my special boy, he drowned.
Woo!
Kill them, Jason. Kill them.
Oh my goodness. How many Jasons did y'all count there? Y'all, it was so dark. So apologies. I need to switch on my low light setting. I did not realize how dark it was going to be in there. And I would say that was about on par with the one in Orlando. It's about the same. A lot of jump scares. So if you are a Jason person, you would absolutely love that house. I think it's a good one. Not my favorite. Terrifier so far, even in the Orlando location, I feel like it's the best house. But that one was good. I definitely would put that one above Poltergeist. Up next on the docket is Scarecrow. As we see the sign for it right over here. The entrance to the maze right across the way. That scared the crap out of me.
Jump scare house.
Oh my God. Y'all, those scarecrows. Oh my gosh, the jump scares. I felt like the jump scares were more significant in the Scarecrow house versus the Jason house, because you couldn't tell what was like a mannequin or a scarecrow puppet versus like an actual scare actor dressed as a scarecrow. Woo! Y'all almost tripped. That's how scared I was. I was shook it. All right, I think we're gonna head over to Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's go. Y'all, I have fond memories of this queue because many of hours have been spent waiting in line for The Weekend House, for Stranger Things, for The Exorcist. So I have a lot of great memories, and I really wish I had all the footage from that just to do a montage. But yeah, it feels really surreal to be standing here for Five Nights at Freddy's, but we'll see how that compares to the Orlando location.
The owner is a bit of
Y'all, we had some of the worst timing in that particular horror maze. And here's the thing with Five Nights at Freddy's. If you don't catch the timing exactly right, it's kind of like a loss. So like you can have a completely different experience than the person that's ahead of you or behind you, depending on when you catch everything. So I still maintain my same feedback and criticism. It's not my favorite. I do like aspects of it. I love the animatronics, but like if you're not catching it, and unfortunately every time I've gone through Five Nights at Freddy's, I've always just like missed the scares. So I feel like there's a little bit too much of a codependency on that animatronic effect. And to me, it takes a little bit too long to reset. So I don't know, Five Nights at Freddy's is a little bit of a letdown. And so far, for me personally, of all the houses we've been to, that one is probably my least favorite. I don't know, it's between that or Poltergeist. Not that Poltergeist was bad, it was just very, I think it picked back up and gained steam for me toward the latter half of the maze. What did you all think? Drop down in the comments, let me know.
Oh, in Jurassic.
Hi friends, we are heading over to the Horrors of Wyatt 6, which is the basically WWE themed house. It'll be interesting to see how this one goes because this is another one that was not my favorite. I guess because I'm not super into wrestling, but that wasn't even it for me. So that shouldn't even be A, that should probably be like C, D. It just felt very disjointed. Like there wasn't really a flow of like what's supposed to be happening, what's the story. So it'll be interesting to see if this one will have the same issue as the Orlando location. Let's find out.
There's been loss. Too much. But now we must set the captives free. Forgotten. The discarded. I gave them a purpose. There's been loss. There you are. For the sins. Black and white.
Woo. From my POV, that one was definitely better. I still don't quite understand the story with it or behind it, but this one had a lot more jump scares. I think it was very well done. I definitely think that this offered the better experience than the Orlando location. But again, that's just my little humble opinion. On to the next, y'all. We have 3 more houses remaining, 3. So you know what, to keep us going, y'all, we need a little bit more pep in our step. So I think it's time that we get some Java. Y'all, while it's nothing special, my sister and co-producer are gonna ride the Mummy. I'm gonna get my good old Starbucks on. And I'm not talking about the Mummy not being special, I'm talking about the coffee. Like, this is not like a specialty, any kind of specialty Java, but y'all, I need to pick me up because she is fading really fast. So let's go in and get our drink on.
Here for a pickup order or a place, it will be in that line there.
So friends, I ended up ordering the pecan oat milk cortado, and I have had it before. It is a delicious fall drink. It's one of those that I hope Starbucks continues to bring back every fall. It's so good. All right, Heffas, we have our pecan oat milk cortado. Cheers. Thank you for joining me on this very scary journey with a caffeinated twist. Ooh, y'all, they made this one strong. This Starbucks did not come to play. They were like, oh, Jillian, we heard you need a pick-me-up. We got you, girl, don't worry. Ooh, she is a bitter, sweet Heffa. Ooh, with a little bit of creaminess in it. Y'all, I'm a little shook it because the first time I ordered this one, it was not as bitter. And when I say bitter, not like in a sense where it's undrinkable, but they gave me my full shots. This should have 3 shots of espresso. I taste every bit of it. So y'all, I'm thoroughly happy. I'm living in my caffeinated dreams right now. So I'm gonna continue to sip on this, get my energy back up, enjoy the views, and hopefully check in with my sister and co-producer here very soon. Cheers, Heffas. And as we make our way back to the upper lot, y'all check out the Fast and Furious coaster. This is going to be insane when this opens up. You see how it like is literally built on the edge of like the cliff here? It's just insane, y'all. And I was telling my sister and co-producer, I'm like, oh, I think I may try this one because it looks like you're going off a cliff. And my sister started giving me that look. And they're like, you won't even get on Velocicoaster with us. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. I'm talking a lot of mess. I'm probably not going to get on this coaster either. Y'all, my spirit is just not in it. But I don't know. Maybe I could be convinced otherwise. I don't know, y'all. I'm capping right now. Okay, let's head on and quit listening to my lies. Heffas, we have 2 more houses to go and 55 minutes left, a little under an hour. We've done some of the houses on repeat. I'm feeling good, and I really wish, so for opening night, they're open until 1 a.m. The other nights are open until 2 a.m. And I really wish that we got here on an evening where they're open until 2 a.m. But, y'all, we are doing the Disneyland Halloween 10K, and that is like first thing Saturday morning for the co-producer and I. So that's why we decided to go to Halloween Horror Nights on opening night and not the following night, because otherwise we would have loved to have gotten that extra hour in. But y'all, we're sitting pretty. 2 more houses left. Let's do this. Circling back around over to the crow scare zone. Oh my gosh, look at the baby. He's so creepy. Ooh. You know they feeding this baby some humans. Going through the Dia de los Muertos scare zone. Yes. And the next house that we're going to is Monstruos 3. And I think we've been to both versions, right? Like 1 and 2. I think we've done 1 and 2 before, y'all. So we'll see how this one goes. And then our last one will be Fallout, which you can see adjacent over here. Well, here's the house right here, right in the front. Zachary B.
All men are dogs. Children want to play with you. Ezekiel's getting those who see it die of fright. They will go insane. They will be loco. Children, all because of a man.
After darkness evil, or now your own I will come for you. After darkness evil,
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Are you afraid? Dark.
goodness. Yo, let's go through this scare zone that's right outside of Monstruos 3. I've already had a couple of jump scares. Oh my God, y'all, look at this.
That was unsettling.
We have one more house to go, and that's Fallout. Y'all, I'm gonna save my judgment. We're gonna talk about Monstruos 3 and Fallout, and we're gonna see how this one goes. Let's go ahead and get in the queue and head on in.
Whatever happened here happened a long time ago. Whatever happened here dwellers are endangered species here. You need to go home. Both dwellers are endangered species here. You need to go home. Both dwellers are endangered species here. You need to go home.
Chaos, but there's always somebody behind the wheel.
Y'all, we are wrapping up Halloween Horror Nights, y'all. I filmed a whole ending. I thought I had gotten the clowns closing out with their chainsaws in the air, and you'll see a little bit of that. And y'all, I looked down and realized I missed a chunk of it. I am so tired of this, y'all. This happens to me multiple times where I think I'm recording and I look down and I'm like, lo and behold, I'm not. And my sister has her prized possession that she won, and so she wasn't able to record as much of that footage, which really kills me and tears me up inside. Y'all, we're gonna go ahead, wrap this up, just in case I didn't get what I thought I was recording, which is my opinion about the full night here. I honestly think Hollywood Horror Nights is better than Orlando. Not just because I can record inside the houses, but y'all, I think because the space is more condensed, the scares are just there. You get right into it. And to me, I just felt like it was an overall better experience. Now, Orlando has more. The food has definitely more scare zones. But y'all, I don't know. This year, I think Hollywood takes it, and that's just my opinion. So watch other influencers who got invited to media night, because you'll be able to see more of the houses inside for the Orlando location. But y'all, I'm telling you, this was much better. This was much better. So have you liked? Have you subscribed? Have you engaged in the comments? What are your thoughts on how Hollywood Horror Nights was and me taking you on that experience? Let me know what you're thinking. And y'all, catch you on the next caffeinated journey. See ya, and happy Halloween.